Let me speak it again. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this session in such a short notice. Can you guys let me know where are you from? Like just maybe in the chat section, just let me know where are you connecting from, which part of India or I don't know which part of the world. Uh, okay. Krishan Kumar, you can't hear my voice because you are not connected to the audio. And of course, he can't hear me, so he will not understand that. Please connect to your audio. Okay, let me see. Raja is from New Delhi, Mrugali is from Pune, Panchita, Mumbai, Sarang, Pune, New Delhi, Nagpur, New Delhi, Jharkhand. Okay, we've, we have majority people from New Delhi and Pune so far, and of course Jharkhand as well. And we have already 22 participants, which is like 10% of who all have joined in the group. Uh, okay, I can see Yogesh has opened the screen. Yogesh, hi, how are you doing? I'll I'm glad you have like switched on your screen. I love interacting with people when I can see their faces. And right now it's a lot of faceless faces. I think, wait, I have given access. If anybody I think wants to unmute themselves, you can unmute. Yeah, you have the access to that in case you want to talk or speak anything. Akshay Vajra, no voice. Wait, Akshay Vajra. Hmm? Yugesh, you can hear me, right? Okay, so it's not my problem. Uh, Okay, Krishan Kumar ke liye audible hai. Akshay, can you hear me? I can see everybody is connected to the audio. Okay, I will not waste any time and I'll just get started with the session. I want to be mindful of your time and my time as well. Thank you so much for joining in. And because there are too many people today, so I can't have like a too much two-way interaction. Wait. Yeah. So because I don't know how many people are going to be joined, when I posted this, I was expecting just 5 to 10 people. So like, everyone talking and introducing themselves. Now in my WhatsApp group, there are 119 people. I don't know how many are going to show up. So it is going to be a lot more one-way conversation, but wherever I need your inputs, because some of you have more knowledge than me that I believe, I would definitely ask your inputs as well in whatever the things we are going to discuss. Now, let me share my screen and let me tell you how I'm planning to do this. So I created this Excel sheet of whatever people's questions are. So I could categorize into 4 things. One was Chinese studies and scholarship. Another was Chinese jobs. Another is things on China and Chinese language. Now, this Chinese language, whatever your query is, I don't think I'll be able to take it today because Chinese studies and scholarships going to take a lot of time, and maybe Chinese jobs. And then China is like a very small topic, very few questions. So I think I'll be just covering these three. Maybe we can keep another session for next week for just Chinese language. So I'll not be discussing that. So don't ask about HSK. Don't ask about how to improve your tones or speaking skills. We are not going to discuss any of that. Today, our focus is only on Chinese studies and scholarship and Chinese job in China. I hope that's okay with everyone. Anybody at any point wants to speak, they can raise their hand. They can just unmute themselves and say anything they want to. Uh, am I clear to everyone? All good? Should I start? All good. Okay. I can see I'm gonna I'm gonna take Yogesh as my like audience. Like, okay, if Yogesh is like this and okay, everybody's like this. Great. Okay, I can see Sarang as well. Great. Uh okay. So let's talk about Chinese studies and scholarship. Acha, before that, I want to quickly tell a little about myself as well, in case you guys do not know who I am. So I am a Chinese language instructor. Very primarily, I teach Chinese language. I'm also a language entrepreneur where I'm building a solo business on how to, through one language, you can actually run like a solo business. It really exists, the institute concept. I want to break that down and I want to bring more and more entrepreneurs, language entrepreneurs in India, which is very, very much needed. We should not be treated as like laborers. Our I feel say our hard work and our degree matters. So I call myself as a language entrepreneur, and I'm also a language coach for educators and learners. So in case you want need help with, let's say, giving yourself like a structure how to go about taking Mandarin language, you can set up a one-on-one paid call with me. Or as an educator, I can help you if you are teaching a certain language and you want to understand how to build a solo business which is like thriving, scalable, successful. Again, you can set up a call with me. And I am a Chinese language student. I'm just as much as like you. The more I don't know the kind of queries or questions you guys have, I also have it. The only difference is the I don't know. I think I also know a lot of answers because I have 10 years experience now in this industry and in language. And now how can I okay, before coming to how can I help, just a little about my journey as a student and teacher, like why I am being this authoritative person to okay answer your all queries. I myself started learning Chinese in 2013 in St. Stephen's College, Delhi University. Did not have a good experience. I couldn't speak a word of Chinese. Only good thing I could say like ni hao, ni shanti hao ma. That's it. And I was very good at reading and writing. That's what they taught in there. Later on, I tried, learning with private institutes. My speaking did not improve. I was having hard time with characters. But I got to know from one of the private institutes I joined that I can apply for a CSC scholarship. There is something called Confucius Institute Scholarship because back in 2013, only two scholarships were there, MHRD and Confucius Institute Scholarship. Now, MHRD scholarship were very much known by people who were studying in either Delhi University or JNU. For outsiders like us who are studying from private universities, private institutes, we really have no options. But, Confucius Institute was our hope. And that time there was no information available, but I gave my shot. I searched about, Chinese scholarships and I got to know about Confucius. I saw the documents required. I was step by step, ticking mark, okay, what document they required. Most important was HSK. So I went to Vellore. This is Vellore, VIT University. I gave my HSK 1 and 2 that time and HSKK 1. Then I actually got admission into Changchun University through the Confucius Institute scholarship. So this is Dr. Sunpang who helped me get this scholarship. Now he doesn't work anymore, and this VIT university doesn't exist. HSK exam doesn't exist. Confucius Institute doesn't exist. So a lot has changed in 10 years. But that time, this was there. And after that, when I came back from China, I started teaching Mandarin. That's another journey why I started teaching. I did not want to get into it, but it happened. uh, so I started teaching. Worked with two institutes. I also got trained as a from a Beijing native trainer on how to teach people Chinese. So I teach through PPTs. I don't teach through books. That is where I stand apart. But while I was teaching, I did know I was at HSK4 that time. I now knew HSK4 is not enough, and I definitely felt that not enough need. So in 2018, due to lack of any good scholarship because of some reason, I self-sponsored myself and went to China. That time I chose my own university. I studied from Nanjing Normal University, and this is my batch again in 2018, and I stayed with a Chinese family for a year. That's another story that I'm going to discuss later on, how you can do that as well. Apart from that, I was documenting my journey of learning Chinese, of being in China. I would encourage you guys as well to do it, pay it forward. The more you bring awareness to other people, the other people will also can, explore these paths. Like what I am doing to you, you do it to other people. Like step up in these things, I would say. But yeah, I had this channel in 2020. So I was there in China from 2018 to 2020. I couldn't finish my last semester because of the pandemic, and I have to immediately come back to India. Once I came back to India, I okay. Once I came back to India, I just was exploring options what I can do online, and I started teaching again. It was not the part of the plan. I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to actually bridge the gap between India and China. And I wanted to post these videos about whatever questions you have. I wanted to post videos about it. It couldn't happen because of the pandemic. I just went into some other lane. And then the online teaching happened. And I don't know, through the 3 years, I just got involved in that so much. I created 10-12 courses around Mandarin Chinese, and I am doing a lot more things right now. So yeah, that's like my basic profile for last 10 years, what I have been doing with Mandarin. If you have any questions, I would love to take it. Currently, even after this call, if you need my help, the immediate help that I can do is advise you on how to build a solo language business. This is what I'm doing a lot these days, more these days, and give you guidance, feedback, and structure on mastering Chinese language. And what am I building currently is my brand called the Mandarin Story. This brand is like a solo brand. I am the instructor. I teach everything. There is no hiring teachers and everything. So I give currently private and semi-private classes. I was giving group classes, but I've discontinued it now. I only give private and semi-private classes. I'm also working on pre-recorded courses so that this language can be accessible to more people. It could be more economical, and building digital products around Chinese language. I'm yet to figure out what, but yeah, that's the idea. And of course, resources for every skill and level. I think I'm very popular on Instagram because of the resources I provide. It's because I love researching and I love trying to find new ways to learn Mandarin, because I'm a student who sleeps in the class. It's very hard like it's very hard for someone to engage me as a student. So I had to engage myself. So I've found like very, very unique different methods to just, learn Mandarin. And you can follow me on LinkedIn as Samriddhi Sukhani, Instagram, you already know, and YouTube story is the Mandarin Story. So that's my intro is. First of all, anything that you want to know more about me or my journey before I jump onto your questions? Anything you're curious about or you just want to know? You can just unmute yourself or ask. There is nothing. Great. No curiosity. Awesome. We can start with our Chinese language thing then. You guys can unmute yourself, right? Yogesh, can you just try doing it? I'm just scared. Like, can people do that or not? Okay,
Yes,
people
yes.
can do that. Okay. They just want to listen though. Yeah, though nobody wants to participate. Got it. Understood. Okay. Coming on to the this thing, Chinese
Samriddhi, I had
studies.
one thing.
Who is it? Yes, please ask.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, but Archita, yeah.
I was just wondering if you are again. Yeah, I was just wondering if you're again planning. Is it easy because of the visa issues?
No, so the thing is, there is no visa issues. I'm going right now Taiwan for a vacation. I'll probably go to China next year as well. I don't know, maybe to study, maybe for a vacation, depending how my business grows. But there is no visa issues as of now. I have contacted with few people who are already in China. So one of my really good friends, Shreya, she's pursuing her bachelor degrees in Chinese and in Suzhou. So she went back to China, and one of my really good friends, again, Iram, she has applied for Nanjing Normal University self-sponsored program. She has got the acceptance letter. So just to clear this myth, there is no visa issues anymore. It is very much allowed to go to China to study. There are scholarships available to study in China. So yeah,
But universities are not readily giving out visa forms.
So you need to see which university you're applying to. So I have a list. So first of all, I have a list of universities which are accepting, like they have like the power to give the visa. I'll share the link in the group about it. I hope I did not deleted that link because I thought it will not be useful, because now I feel all the universities are open for everything. But wait, do I have it? No, I deleted that link because I thought it would not be needed. When did you, check with any university? Can you tell me the date? Because what I'm talking is like as of latest April 2023. When did you check with the university where they were not, giving visa? Can you tell me like the timeline?
Currently, I'm enrolled in a university there, in MBA.
Okay.
And the company, sorry, not the company, the university is not sending, they're not calling us.
Oh, they're not calling us.
Yeah,
Calling
they're
you.
like,
Which university is it?
it's even University of Science and Engineering.
And
Sichuan
in
University of Science and Engineering
okay, it's
in
the
Sichuan.
Sichuan province you're saying.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because see, each provinces has their own rules. I have a list of. I'll just find it like in 2 minutes, and I'll send it in a while because I deleted the link. But there are certain universities which are accepting the visa thing, and Nanjing Normal University is one of definitely the university who is providing you with visas and everything. Maybe not
And,
all the 100% universities are doing it, but a lot of them are doing it now.
okay.
So
Thank you so
yeah,
much. And no hurries, you can send it to me afterwards as well.
yeah, all right, and. Okay, coming to to your question. Any other questions you guys have? Okay. Coming back to the first question that I got is like, what are the cheap and best universities to go for a self-funded Chinese language program? First of all, you need to understand about China. It's really good if you are studying in any normal university. Okay, any sort of normal university in China, whichever, like the university should have normal in it. These are 44 schools in China, which have normal in it. So, like learning Chinese language through any of these universities will be very beneficial for you because they are arts universities. They specialize in making, in training you as a teacher or in training you as a proficient person in Chinese language versus any sort of random universities, any engineering university or any technical university. I would personally not prefer that. I will prefer a normal university like Tianjin Normal, Nanjing Normal, Church Young Normal, if that exists, I don't know, China West Normal. So any normal universities is what I will first recommend to go for. Um, in terms of like choosing a university. So now, because you know, okay, for learning Chinese, I have to just choose normal university. Your options are anyways limited. 44 options you have from which you have to choose. Now, another question was good universities to study in China. Which program should I major in? Which program should you major in is I don't know. I mean, you have to figure it out. Generally, people go in bachelors in studying Chinese or go for the but bachelors they want to do. So I can't really help you in choosing which major you should do it. But good university to study in China, you can literally Google that. You'll find the top 10 rankings in it. Now, next question, which I really liked it, was if we self-fund our course, how much it will cost? Now, that's was practical information. So it actually costs you 5 to 6 lakh a year. If I have to break down, your tuition fees will be 1.8 lakhs for a year. I'm talking about non-degree Chinese language training program on an average. I'm not talking about Beijing and Shanghai here. Just remove that out of your eyes. I'm talking about like second tier or third tier cities over there. I would say, let's say second tier city. And this is my experience with Nanjing, to be very specific, Nanjing city, which is not like third tier city, but also not first tier city. It's come somewhere in the middle. So tuition fees is generally 1.8 lakhs a year. Accommodation comes down to 1 lakh. Flight expenses are 50,000 round trip. I just checked it today on Skyscanner. You can get like a ticket to Beijing for 22K. So from internally, then you can take a train and go. So it should not go beyond 50, 60,000. Then living expenses, I'm assuming it should be 2.5 lakhs for a year, given that you are spending 22,000 INR a month. Then application fee, visa, books, VPN, medical insurance, all comes down to 35,000 INR. So if you want to self fund yourself, this is how much you need for a year. Then next question was, is China accepting Indian students for government scholarship? Yes, they are accepting it. I checked it with few of the resources that I have. They are accepting it. But if not all the universities, some are definitely doing it. Now, next was documents needed for the scholarship, how to get them. So these four documents are very common, whether you are applying for self-funded or scholarship. Uh, so one is transcript of school and university records. Another is physical examination form, online application form, and copy of your passport. These are like very basic things that you need, irrespective of wherever you're applying. But when you're applying for scholarship, your needs increase a little. You also need like a PCC, which is Pull-ins Clearance Certificate. It's very easy to apply. Just type it on Google. I want to apply for PCC. I actually, if you guys want to see any of the document, how it looks, I actually kept everything. So in case people want to like see it, how things look like. So just to make you see, this is how like PCC certificate should look like. Like it says Pulin's current certificate to from Samriddhi Sukhani for Changchun University. Blah 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 is not in foreign. This is how it looks like. Sometimes police take a little bit of, let's say, commission, but sometimes they do it for free as well. But generally it should take 250 or 500 rupees when you apply it for online. Like you generally apply PCC online only. Then recommendation letter. This is where I feel a lot of people get stuck. If you're studying Chinese on your own, it's hard to get recommendation letter. uh, so my perception was you need recommendation letter from a teacher who has taught you Chinese. But I got to know from other one of my other friend that you can get any kind of recommendation letter from any teacher. It can be just your any university teacher or something. But recommendation letter is somewhere people stuck a lot, like they can't apply for either CSC university, CSC scholarship or MHRD, because they don't have recommendation letter. So this is where you can get stuck. If you do not have it, I would say try to see other options if you can't arrange a recommendation letter for yourself. Another thing is HSK scores. So currently, I think the requirement is you need HSK 3 plus HSKK 2. Now, any one of you do not have it, bhul jao scholarship. Forget about scholarship. You need first these HSK scores. India mein exams conduct nahi ho rahe hain, that is for sure. The School of Languages were conducting in Kolkata. They had like April, May, they had the exam, but when the exam next gonna happen, nobody knows. So either your option is go self-funded, because then you do not need HSK score. And if you want to apply for scholarship, first you need to go out of India to give HSK exam, maybe Thailand or Malaysia or Singapore, then apply for scholarship. So it's a quite a lengthy process. And then SOP statement of purpose, which basically mentions who are you, why do you want to study language Mandarin. In case you want any I don't know, anyone of you want a statement of purpose, I have my own. I can definitely like share. I told about my academic background in that, my personality, study plan in China, reasons to study in China. Some people require it in Chinese as well. I did translate it in Chinese as well, and some people don't require it. So these are the documents that you need. So these first four are very easy. Physical examination form also you can get it. मैं ही भेज दूंगी, मेरे पास पड़ा हुआ है. You just get the printout. You have to go to Lal Path Labs, do some of your test, and then go to any doctor who can sign it for you that okay, you're clean and everything is healthy and good for you. So it's very easy to get these documents. Now, another question was how to pay application fee, if any. So you go to the bank and deposit in cash. Just to give you an example, I think I have the email. Where is the email? Mm, wait. Just give me a second, just to show you how it works. पैसे कहाँ भेजे थे मैंने? It should be the last one. Sorry, I should have been little bit more prepared. I forgot where it is. Anyways, they basically give you some sort of the whole details of the bank details. So after they give you the bank details, you just have to like go to any of your bank, show them the bank details and deposit in cash. And then they transfer it to the any Chinese university. That's how it generally works. Online abhi tak, I have also not figured out how does it work. How can you internationally transfer them? Okay, I will be seeing chat option. Wait, what is it? Being one person doing this is hard. Okay, hi ma'am, do you have any idea about Hey Her University? I got message from that university scholarship. No, I don't have any idea, but if they're providing with scholarship, what inhibition you have? Like go for it, no? Uh, okay, you have said you have applied in Hey Her. Do you want to talk, Shali? Like, have you got the scholarship? Like, what do you want to know about Hey Her?
Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I have applied for that scholarship, and after a few months, they replied me. So, so I just want to know about Hehe University. How is it? Means, is it good for Chinese language?
See, any university is good for Chinese language because you're getting to go to China. So understand university is not that important. Your experience in China is important. If you're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
the scholarship over there, just go over there. The people who have not got scholarship, they are literally like, where do we get scholarship? We want to find. Now if you're gotten the scholarship, you're like, is it good university to choose? See, there are no there are no choices to things, right? And if you want to understand about Heiho University, I have not studied over there, but Google can maybe answer you better. Maybe you can search Heiho University reviews on Google and it will tell you about Heiho University. Another thing is, there is a really good website, so I will be sharing with you guys, which is China Admissions. They literally give you information about everything, like whatever university you want to know about, they will give you information about that. So maybe you can check this website as well. It's called China Admissions. Google it, search it, you'll find it.
Ma'am, means the result has not came yet. Means is it not confirmed that means they are giving me or not? But they replied me about means they just want to ask me that you want to apply or not. So is
Yeah,
it confirmed that they are giving me scholarship or like
no, they must be giving it to you, no? Like, I'm not sure. What is your doubt here again?
Uh, actually, ma'am, I have applied for Heihe University. So after a few months, they replied me on my email that you want to confirm your scholarship. So just I want to ask that means if they are replying me, so is it confirmed that they are means my scholarship is going to be happen or like that?
I mean, you should ask them, no? Did you message them that, yes, I'm interested in scholarship? What is the next step?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then
I
what did they say?
interested. I said that interested, and after that they didn't replied yet.
Great. You message them again. Hey, I messaged you a few days or whatever days back. I have not gotten reply from you. Please, can you let me know what is the next step? I want to this scholarship. What are my like? What is the next step that I should
Uh,
follow?
they
Follow
just
up with them.
asked
Take
me
follow up
about
with
the
them every
place.
2-3 days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. After that, they just asked me about the place. Do you want to apply in Bumpo University like that? So I said yes to them.
Then what? What is?
So after that, they didn't replied yet. So just want to ask means if they are sending messages, so is it
Oh,
confirmed
you
that
are feeling like, is it a scammy thing or is it real? I'm getting a scholarship. Like you having this apprehension sort of thing.
means I just confused that means they are giving or not
See,
means
I would say please clear your confusion with them only. Like, how can I tell you what they are thinking and what they are saying it to you? It's important that you communicate to them. Maybe in every 2 to 3 days, seek them, ask them for to give you clarity. Okay, maybe just talk to them, because what I hear from you is like they are ready to give you scholarship. You just have to like nudge them a little. Okay, give me details. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just do that.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay,
yeah, got it. Thank you, ma'am.
no worries. Okay, Mrugali is asking for non-degree program. Do we need any HSK certificate now? Mrugali, if you are going self-funded, you do not need HSK. If you are if you're going through scholarship, you do need HSK certificate. So it depends on what mode you're choosing to go. Panchita said, any reason why HSK is not being conducted in India now? What I figure out is like everyone is lazy. Like nobody is taking efforts to like make exams happen in India. Like I recently visited this event in Mumbai as well. Everybody is like freaking clueless. And at the end of the day, I think it is a lot about power, money, and politics involved. So I don't know. Mumbai University is also right now not conducting exam. It's the institute is also not there. So maybe because they couldn't sustain it, or what knows, God knows. But you can't just conduct exams like that. You have to have authority, power, and everything. And probably in India, I don't know, they are not interested, or what they're doing. I genuinely don't know. I'm just like guessing. There has to be something related to power, money, and politics, just out there. Rugali is asking for physical exams. Do we also need to submit the lab test results as well, or is this just this form that we need to submit? No, so lab test result you have to give it to your doctor, so he can say like non-applicable everywhere. But you do not have to submit the lab test results to people. Like you just have to submit the physical form. Anyone is interested how the physical form looks like? Just to let you know, it is
Hi,
some.
Samriddhi. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
Mrugali here.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just
I'm
wanted to
Rugali.
ask, like when you're saying that you can now apply for the scholarship, so
Right.
I assume that the Confucius Institute scholarships are not working anymore, right?
It is working actually, and I'm gonna
Okay.
come back to that. I'm coming here.
Okay,
Just
then I'll just wait. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm coming
Thanks.
there. You can apply to that.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, for physical exams, I'm just gonna show you very quickly, like how does it look like, just to give you a feel. Just this, everything is real things. Uh, where is it? Where is it? Do I have it? See, this is my medical one. So this is how it looks like. So I gave my lab test report to some doctor, and he wrote this everything for me, and blah 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 blah, and he just gave me like that thappa. And he was a family doctor, so it was just easy for me to things happened. So I mean, I think even if it's you don't have a family doctor, any doctor will work. So it's easy. Physical examination is easy. This PDF thing I can send it to you if you want. Next question, Shraddha. If we go self-funded, still will need HSK certification? No, you don't need HSK certification if you're going self-funded. Have you studied from JNU? No, I have not studied from JNU. I wish I could, but I haven't. Ma'am, is it safe to go to China now? Yes, it is very much safe to go to China now. China is one of the safest country. वहाँ पे अगर आप रात के सुबह के 3 बजे लैपटॉप लेके भी बैठोगे, कुछ नहीं करने वाला आपको कोई. It's one of the very safest countries. Please go. कोई कुछ नहीं कहेगा आपको. इनफैक्ट आपको बहुत ज्यादा ऐसा फिल्म स्टार जैसा ट्रीटमेंट मिलेगा चाइनीज लोगों से. सो डज यूनिवर्सिटी स्कॉलरशिप आल्सो नीड्स HSK? Yes, university scholarships do need HSK. I'll talk about it. I have question as well. May I have your permission? Yes, Suraj, you have my permission. Please ask your question.
Thanks, ma'am. This is actually Laksh. Actually, I'm his brother. I'm just
Okay.
wanted to have some questions on behalf of him here.
Yes.
Would like to know because he's already pursuing his Chinese course in Bharati Vidya Bhavan.
Okay.
Right. Now, if he's applying for scholarship,
Right.
or even going on a self-funded basis,
Okay.
we'd like to know, like, would the syllabuses be the same?
Oh, absolutely not. No, no, no. The syllabuses will be very, very different from what we are taught in India. I think in India right now, either the elementary Chinese reader, that orange book is going on, or there is new elementary Chinese reader, which is like that maroon book is going on. In China, you're not being taught in with any of those books. The books that are used generally, it's called developing China or Boya Chinese or integrated Chinese, but they are definitely like much better books than what we are taught in India. Even the teaching method is much more different.
Thanks, ma'am. That really answered the question. And also, one more thing, like this is something which is very basic, but again, we want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have
yeah.
it's about the transcript. Like, when we approach the school and the college for it, they said the mark sheet is a transcript itself. So before
Okay.
getting it notarized, how
So,
would this work?
I don't know. So the thing is, I'll tell you, I'll just make you see what I'm talking about here when I'm
Sure,
talking about the transcript wala thing.
sure.
So, I don't think I had to. Okay, so they are asking for this. This is my 10th certificate CBSE. This is the transcript they're talking about, 10th.
Okay.
This is the transcript they're talking about for 12th.
Right.
Okay, and now I'm moving forward to the college one. This 10th and 12th is clear to you, right? What they're asking
Yes, ma'am.
about?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Now it's
let
clear.
me show you what they're asking about when I'm talking about the college thing. For a college thing, you would need to get two things. I'll tell you. One is the college results you get. It's online, right? You don't get any paper on it. So what I did was, wait, where is it? I think this was the mark sheet up to third year, no? So this thing, I think I got it printed out. They don't give it. I don't think statement of marks is being given by a university. So I think this you have to yourself print it out or something. But when it comes to the transcription, this is how it looks like. Where is it? Where is my transcription college mark sheet? Transcript.
Because he's also pursuing his BCom second year.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
also
I
be
know what you're
acting as
talking about. They do it. I'll just quickly tell you. मैंने आज ही देखा था यार, एक मिनट में अपने उसमें सर्च करती हूँ. मैंने स्पेशली आज ये सब निकाल के रखा था कि I want to show you guys like how does things look like. This is 10th passport, HSKK2 medical form, passport copy, mark sheet up to 3 years. Here, university transcript. This is how it looks like.
So if it is like, like he's just completing his third year, he's in final year.
Right.
So would he be able to, or be allowed to, like, use his second year mark sheet as a transcript to showcase his, like, highest qualification, apply for sort of applying for general other studies, next level of studies?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Okay. Now he's going on for general courses.
General courses.
Yes.
What does
Like
it mean?
general-
Like, is it a
general-
non-degree program
Yes, a non-degree program
in Chinese language or something else?
in Chinese language.
Okay.
So now they've asked for the highest qualification. So highest
Yeah.
qualification is 12 so far, what he has the mark sheets for.
Right.
And the third is like, he's currently in the third year.
Right.
So can he use the second year as an highest level of education? So would that be possible?
Yes, it is possible. So I did it when I was in Changzhou. It worked out for me because I passed out in May 2015. Okay. And I applied for scholarship in April itself, March, April. That time I gave them the, so like the degree till up to fifth, I think fifth semester only. I literally have it as well over here. But anyways, like, so see, statement of marks up to fifth semester. I literally gave them this much because I did not have sixth semester marks or university's transcript. See, university's transcript I got on 19 November 2016. So I did not even give my university transcript that time. I told them I'm just graduating. So I did not have to give this or like, the third year, sixth semester marks. I gave everything up to fifth semester and it worked out.
Very kind of you, man. Thanks very much. Like this
No
answers all the
worries.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Should I like answer like these messages on the group or should I just continue? I'll just very quickly like finish this. Question is Wuhan University good universities to do masters? I really don't understand when people ask me like, is this university good university to masters? I don't know. I'm not a counselor. I just have experience in Changchun University and Nanjing Normal University, and I will not suggest you to go to Changchun University, but I will definitely suggest you to Nanjing Normal University. For any other university, it's a bit of luck. I mean, every university teaches the same thing at the end of the day. Go for anything. They're all, I don't know, material and courses and technique of teaching is same. At the end of the day, important is experience in China. Please remember that. If you're getting any sort of scholarship, just go for that instead of thinking, is it a good university or not a good university? Just go for it. That is my 2 piece of advice on this. Those books available in India, please name them again. Elementary Chinese, we get here 1, 2, 3. I will send the name later on. Okay, Abhinandan has said integrated Chinese and Boya Chinese. Sprachi said, hi Samriddhi, what level of HSK is needed to be applied for a scholarship? I'll answer that later on. Hi Sam, when do we need to start applying for colleges? Do you have any knowledge on applying to university in Taiwan? If applying to Taiwan, is it safe now? I mean, due to conflict between Taiwan and CPV. भाई मैं Taiwan travel करने जा रही हूँ June 14 को मेरी टिकट है भाड़ में जाए जो लड़ाइयाँ चल रही है I still am gonna live my life. So if you're gonna think कि अरे उनके बीच लड़ाई ना हो जाए हम जाए या नहीं जाए, don't have this perception. You've got one life, live it, apply for it. So someone has asked me, do you have any idea when direct flights will be open? Direct flights are open, guys, from Delhi to Taiwan, from Delhi to Beijing. Everything is open right now. Please check Skyscanner. You'll get all the details. And so knowledge on applying to university in Taiwan, I'm not going to cover it today, but I can definitely point you out to the people you can talk to. So I'll keep in mind, I'll do that. And when do we need to start applying for colleges? February, March is a good time. February, March se leke June and July. it's you can apply any those time, or you can apply throughout the year. Let's say if you're applying on February, March, you'll get the September intake. Let's say you're applying in July, August, then you get like the March intake. Something like that happens. So it's okay to apply anytime. Now I'm gonna come back to the main thing. Any questions which you want to like unmute yourself and ask before I go forward with the main meat of the topic? All good. Okay, now I'm collectively. Okay, no, Mrugali wanted to say something.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
one
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
If I'm planning to apply for a scholarship like self-funded or something, how do I get in touch with the university? Like, should I mail them
Perfect.
first?
I am. Yeah, I'm answering everything right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Okay, so these were like open छोटे questions that I wanted to go for. Now big questions we're going to answer. So there is question like how to get information of Chinese scholarship, process of applying scholarships, different types of scholarships, explanation of how to apply, and how to apply for hostels. And this is one more question: when scholarship result will declare, how to check it if anyone getting scholarship. Now I'm going to tell you all about self-sponsored way to go step by step, and scholarship way to go step by step. Let's talk about self-sponsored way because that's my forte. I am very good at it in guiding that. So first of all, problem aati hai kahan jaye, which university. So please consider any normal university. For that, this is the link. I will be sharing this whole Word doc on WhatsApp. So you will be have access to all these links. Okay. Just go to this link and choose any university you want to. So let's say I click on this, I get, let's say, a lot of these universities. Now, if you have any preference, like personal preference, oh, I want to always want to visit Shanghai or something, you don't have like a money budget problem, you choose Beijing Normal University or maybe Fujian Normal University, whatever you want to do. Uh, so what happens is, let's say in my mind, I want to go to Nanjing Normal University. I'll just click on it. Okay, what happens? See now, I'll click on it and it shows me everything. It shows me introduction of the school, about Nanjing Normal, what is it all about, disciplines and specialities. ये अपने मतलब का भी नहीं है, छोड़ो ये सब. अभी आ जाती है Chinese language program, non-degree program. It's gonna cost me 98,000 a year. Start date is September 23. And then it's telling about accommodation ki acha, there are two kind of accommodation: international students dormitory and Nanshan hotel. So what it's gonna cost, it's showing you. Okay, it's like 49,000 per semester. So 1 lakh, as I told you. How easy to get? It's guaranteed for all students with a high likelihood of getting a room. So बहुत मतलब सब कुछ ऐसा step by step, सब कुछ ऐसा बहुत अच्छे से दे रखा है. तो आप any university apply. So let's say if the girl was talking about the Hey Hi University, let's see if we can get Hey Hi, Hey Her, is it? Hey Her University. Let's see if we get any information on that. If we don't, then it's a bad luck, but I'm hoping we do. No, we don't have any information on Hey Ho University, but most of the popular university you will get the thing. So I would say just go through it and see what you prefer, and then choose any normal university. My preference is to Tianjin Normal University. I also like Nankai University. Just there's just an inclination. There is no reason to it, but that I will give you like a very as a personal reason, with reasons like why you should apply for my university which I went to. I'll tell you later on. But anyways, once you choose 5-6 universities ki हाँ मुझको ये province जाने का है या ये मुझे university अच्छी लग रही है, what you do is create an Excel sheet. Create an Excel comparing the tuition fees and accommodation fees and extra courses they are providing. So this is very important. Okay, what kind of extra courses they are providing. For example, I think if I click on Chinese language program, I will be able to see this. No. Show more, admission process, preparing documents. No, they don't have it over here. Some of them, wait a minute. This also doesn't have it. Nope. Okay, they line now. Doesn't come. Okay, it doesn't have it, but you also need to see what kind of extra courses they are providing. You can maybe know it from their website or just email them to ask what are the extra courses they are providing. I'll tell you about what kind of extra courses I got in my university so that you can compare कि आपको ये सब मिल रहा है या नहीं. Once you are sure about once you have like made the Excel of this tuition fees and accommodation, the next see what is a feasible city for you to go. Can you afford Shanghai and Beijing because it's going to cost you like more than 12 lakhs a year? Or can you afford a second tier city which is going to cost you about 5 to 6 lakh? Or do you want to choose even like smaller cities which is going to cost you 3 to 4 lakhs a year? So you need to see which tier city you want to go to. If you have confusion, oh, what city is which tier? Google it. Type 3 tier cities of China, you will get the list. Second tier cities of China, you'll get the list. Then once you're sure about the university, now what you want to do it. Let's say you know which university you want to apply. Mail them on every email address you find online of their university. If they don't reply to your emails, you're consistently emailing them for 7 to 10 days. If they don't respond, call them internationally. I did that. When I applied for Nanjing Normal University, I was trying every sort of email ID to reach out to them and I couldn't. Then I called them and I asked them, and I think that time my Chinese was not that great. So I asked them that, anybody, I could say like, "Hey, ni hui sho ing wan ma." I can say something like that, right? So I was able to tell them that I want to apply for a Chinese language program. Tell me which email ID should I, talk to you about because no one is responding. So they responded, okay, use this email ID to send us. And then when I did it, they reciprocated. Once the reciprocation starts, once you directly contact the university, they will tell you all about the documents and scholarships available. So इसकी भी मेरे पास लिस्ट है. आई थिंक ये अभी 2023 का लेटेस्ट है. मैंने जो अपनी फ्रेंड ईरम बताई थी, शी एक्चुअली अप्लाइड फॉर नानचिंग नॉर्मल यूनिवर्सिटी फॉलोइंग माय इंस्ट्रक्शंस. ओके, सो शी गॉट दिस लिस्ट. So see, they tell you everything: term and academic systems, project information, eligibility criteria, and application website where you have to apply, and admission process. Everything is there. Registration and all, visa, medical, everything is there. कि what is the fees and everything. इफ सी यहाँ पे ये लोग अपना बैंक का डिपॉजिट भी देते हैं, तो ये आपको जो है गवर्नमेंट अपने बैंक के पास लेके जाना है. आपको इनकी एप्लीकेशन फीस पे करनी है. द मोमेंट दे गेट द एप्लीकेशन फी, दे प्रोसीड योर एप्लीकेशन. एंड हाउ इट इवन हैपेंस, मेरे पास उसका भी प्रूफ है. कहाँ गया? वेट, ईरम. So see, she applied. See, this is called Nanjing Normal University online application for international student. So she applied somewhere here. So she keep getting the notification. So first she got like maybe on 26/12. That is, I think she applied in December. It was in process and it got her accepted after 4 months. On 12th April, she got accepted. So now she is waiting for her documents to come to India, and then she can apply for visa and go to China. It's a very easy process once you are once you are contacted with the universities. It's very important to get connected with the university through email. Now, my personal preference, if you are going self-funded, is to choose Nanjing Normal University. I'll tell you the reasons for it. I don't prefer Beijing or Shanghai because they're too expensive. There are too many foreigners. Actually, nowadays in Shanghai and Beijing, even the Chinese want to speak English with you. So we do not want to go to such environment. We want to go to an environment where no one is able to speak English to you. So then you're forced to speak in Chinese. So less foreigners, even lesser Indians. So I could only find 2 Indians in whole year in Nanjing, which is a great thing about Nanjing. Because when I was in Changzhou, everyone was Indian around me. I couldn't practice my skills because I was so in comfort zone with just being with Indians. And like, you feel so emotionally low and you just go to those Indian friends only. It doesn't help. You need to be little stronger and like be with either foreigners or Chinese people. Then Nanjing is a place with good opportunity in events. So one drawback of studying in a third tier city, it's okay if you don't have money and you choose to do third tier city. Only thing that will not happen for you is opportunities. You'll not get opportunities to. So when I talk about opportunities, what I'm talking is networking. So Beijing and Shanghai are the places where you can network a lot because there are a lot of events that happen. Events related to job fairs, events related to, let's say, Chinese language exchange, any sort of events where you can actually network more with people. But that doesn't happen in the smaller cities. But Nanjing is a place where it's reasonably well, have job fairs as well, even have a lot of opportunities for language exchange as well. Then it's reasonably priced. The city is not too expensive and not too cheap. It's pretty okay. It's like living in Delhi, I would say. Yeah. I don't know. It's been 5 years, so I don't know how much inflation has happened. Like great numbers of extra courses. So this university, it is a normal university. Okay. So what was the system was I had 5 days a week of classes, 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. After that, I have option to do extra courses. So I did travel Chinese. I did what did I history Chinese. I did newspaper Chinese. I did classical Chinese. I did Chinese essay writing ki classes. I did Chinese ki movie classes where we used to write reviews for movies. So mera Chinese ka progress matlab went like straight off the roof because I was having so many extra courses. They had like all the good number of courses. They also have like as an optional thing, I think they also have calligraphy classes and Tai Chi as well. So the amount of extra courses this university is providing is crazy and very good. It's a beautiful university. It has 2 lakes. It's a small university, but it has everything intact. So it's really nice. You might be lucky to stay with a Chinese family if you go to Nanjing Normal University, because that university inside only there are some residential complexes which are in which normal Chinese people live. So those normal Chinese people kids roam around in the university only. So if you can like make friends with them, you can maybe stay with a Chinese family. So how the Chinese family thing happened for me, I was living in Nanjing Normal University for a semester in a dormitory. That time I paid 50,000 for that. But after the first semester, I befriended a uncle with someday, like he was just roaming around in the lake. I was sitting in the lake. I love talking to Chinese, so we start interacting. So he took my WeChat because I speak English. They're very fascinated with the people who speak English. So we start having this messages. He was like asking me to help his kids. They were like 2 3 years old with English. So I used to do through WeChat. Then after once my semester got over, I reached out to him that if he knows any Chinese family who would be willing to let me stay in their home, provide me with food and shelter. In exchange, I will teach 4 hours a week of English to their kids. And he was like, why to look for anything? Come to our house. And that's how the Chinese family thing happened. So I created it for myself only because I reached out to him to ask like if this is a thing that can happen. So yeah, you can do that. Like you can definitely experiment with that, because in China, learning English is very expensive. You literally have to pay 2,500 INR per hour if you want to learn English. That is how costly it is. So आप तो मतलब बहुत फेवर कर रहे हो उन पे, अगर उनको आप बोल रहे हो कि हाँ मैं आपके बच्चों को इंग्लिश पढ़ा दूंगा. So that is there. And this Nanjing Normal University is right in the city center. तो चाइनीज में बहुत सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज होती हैं जो सिटी से ना बहुत दूर होती है. आप ऐसा गांव में रह रहे होते हो. नानजिंग नॉर्मल के साथ ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स लाइक लिटरली लाइक दिल्ली में सीपी है ना, कनॉट प्लेस के अंदर, वहां पे एकदम right there the university is. So it's very accessible, like going to the cafes and restaurants, going to cinema halls, anything. It's very accessible, and transportation is super convenient. Like the metro station is also in a walking distance, so you can actually explore a lot more city. So this is all about Nanjing and normal universities. Any questions related to this self-sponsored way before I move on to the scholarship method? Any questions on this? Please just remove your mic and ask.
Hi, Samriddhi, it's Mrugali again.
Yeah, Mrugali.
You spoke about the extra courses which you did, right? So
Right.
are these like, do you need to pay some extra money for this?
Nothing. No money is required. Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all free.
And
What-
about the Chinese family which you stayed with,
Yeah.
like, did you have any thoughts like how safe it would be? Like, since you already mentioned it's very safe to be in China and all of that, but any second thoughts on living with a family like that?
No. I mean, I think they were very welcoming. They treated my like a family. They were very good to me. I have like amazing experience with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great to hear.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know?
I have a question that
Yeah.
can we just go for one semester or is it necessary to
Absolutely.
complete
No.
a year?
No. You can go for one semester. That's absolutely okay. So what I did was I applied for one semester. Okay. And after they being there for one semester, then I applied for a year. nahi.
Oh,
Nahi. I applied for 1 semester, then I applied for 2nd semester, then I applied for a year. So you can go
okay.
as per you want. You want to just go for an half an year? Go for that, no problem at all.
But does that work? Like, is it sufficient enough? Like, or at least you need to do 2 semesters.
I would
What
say
a
you need to do at least 4 semesters. If you want to
okay.
ask like really sufficiency level, you need 2 years in China, 2 to 3 years, I would say. Even 2 years for me, it's not enough. So you need at least 2 to 3 years when you talk about the sufficiency thing. But
Oh,
if semester thing is possible or not, it is very much possible.
yes. Okay. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
no worries. Any other questions you guys have for the self-sponsored way? All good? Should we move forward? Okay. I feel like आज तो मुझे लग रहा है जॉब भी नहीं हो पाएगी. Okay. Studying Chinese. Okay, studying Chinese on scholarship. एक तो एक minute. Okay, Sarang has 2 questions. Ma'am, please guide about career opportunities that open with Chinese Mandarin language for engineering graduate pursuing corporate jobs in operation consulting IT support. Okay, and the online career opportunities I'll discuss later on if we maybe in the next session because Lagni Rai session mein hoga. Then would HSK exam begin in India? What are the alternatives? HSK exam, I don't know if they will begin in India, but you know the institute in Kolkata is organizing it at very random times that we do not know when they are going to organize next, but keep an eye on them. Alternatives is in terms of if you need the certification, the alternative is to go to another country. Maybe plan like a travel, go to Thailand for 7 days and in between give an exam as well. A lot of Indian students have done that. I talked to them when I visited Mumbai recently or for a Chinese language event. So Indians people are definitely doing it who are very, very adamant on going on China. So that is one option for you. Another thing is if you want to get a job without having an HSK, maybe you can record 1 minute of your video in Chinese introducing yourself, or maybe you can start writing more on LinkedIn, like maybe like an English passage and a Chinese passage so people can see, oh, he knows Chinese. So you need to show yourself out there on LinkedIn so that people recognizes you. Otherwise तो कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Somebody
do
was
you
saying
think,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am, do you think corporates would accept other than anything other than like displaying them that I know Chinese? If I reach the level of HSK 3 or 4, because there is no way to prove that I am a certified candidate, will corporates accept that? Because IT companies would need the certification.
Yeah,
And
so the thing is they will accept you if you give them some proof of you how much you know Chinese. The proof can be given, maybe you can translate an article and send them that this is done by me, or you can send them a recording of your video where you're speaking Chinese. Like try to think out of the box.
okay, ma'am.
Because people don't do these things, right? Do it then. Send
Ma'am,
them a
traveling,
video. If you bolo.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. Traveling outside India is not possible because I'm a full-time working professional and I've
Got
been
it.
studying Chinese since quite some time. But
Got
there's
it.
no way to prove. I mean, no certification available. So how do I, any other alternatives or online exams that they might recognize? This one thing I'll surely follow, showing them, giving them the proof that I know through written and verbal oral communication.
If you're full-time working, I would say just save up money, go to Malaysia, Thailand. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Just go ahead and give the exam over there. Singapore
There's
भी 16,000 लगता है शायद. One way is 16,000. I mean, just travel and give the exam. That's your option.
Actually, I am just tied to a full-time job that requires me to work from office in Pune or Hyderabad. That's it. I cannot travel
अरे
outside
भैया
that.
छुट्टी तो ले सकते हो. मतलब ऐसे क्या काम है? छुट्टी नहीं देंगे वो कभी तुम्हें. 5 दिन की भी छुट्टी नहीं दे सकते.
अच्छा, just for 5 days. Okay.
ऑब्वियसली क्या 1 महीने की थोड़ी छुट्टी लोगे? 5 दिन के लिए घूम कर भी आ जाओ, साथ में एग्जाम भी दे आओ. Plan it
Okay,
like that.
right. Yeah.
Right? You can do that.
Sure.
So yeah. Okay. Coming to the studying Chinese on scholarship, first have clarity if you can have these documents. One is PCC, recommendation letter, HSK scores, and SOP. SOP और PCC तो चलो तब भी सरदर्दी नहीं है, बड़े आराम से आप कर सकते हो, मैं help कर दूंगी. Recommendation and HSK scores is something you have to figure out on your own. If you have already figured out on your own these 2 things, then let's come to the 3 options that you have for scholarship. One option is सिरदर्दी किसी और को दे दो, just give your headache to someone else. So I saw this application service thing from China admissions, which I feel is really good. So it is like they provide you yeah, so they have these packages: starter package, general package, comprehensive package. Let's talk about general package because starter is not useful and comprehensive is too much. So it says all of the starter package plus fully following your application to one scholarship from end to end. So what do? They do is they provide you with a consultancy session. They assist in choosing your target university and programs. They review your application document and give feedback before submission. They supervise your application submission to target universities. They monitor your application at each way of the step, providing feedback and updates. And they're doing it in, let's say, 30,000 rupees. So imagine if you pay them 30,000 rupees, you have a chance to get a full scholarship, which is going to cover at least 4 to 5 lakhs of money. So whether it's worth giving them 30,000 is your call. They can be definitely trusted, that is for sure. They don't guarantee that you will get the scholarship, but they will help you in the whole process, whatever they can do. So if you want someone's help, this is one option, like you take help. खुद से सब कुछ करना है तो बहुत सारा काम करने के लिए तैयार हो जाओ। अच्छा, खुद से क्या करना होगा मैं बताती हूँ, उससे पहले ना मेरे को एक जुगाड़ू काम भी मिला है। कल आई पोस्टेड ऑन लिंक्डइन अबाउट माय थिंग। ओके, सो देयर इज दिस पर्सन, आई विल शो यू, आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ इज हियर टुडे। This guy called Alok Pathak, he said that he can provide, so literally he where is it, the comments. So yeah, so he posted this. If anyone wants to go to China with 100% scholarship, study plus accommodation free, or 2000 RMB per month, like for MA, MBA, MSc, PhD, any course, and 1 year language course also available, please let me know. So I contacted this guy. I literally had a phone call with him just to understand if these kind of options are actually available or what happens, like how it is possible. So according to him, he can get you the scholarship. First of all, let's talk about the money. So he says that when before, like during the admission process, you have to pay him 50,000 rupees, and once you get the scholarship, then you have to pay 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh, and 10,000 कुछ तो एप्लीकेशन फी का उसने बोला। तो टोटल मतलब आपको उसे 1,10,000 रुपीज पे करने होंगे। आप वो कंसल्टेंसी फी लगाओ, एजेंसी फी लगाओ, जुगाड़ फी लगाओ, और वो आपको स्कॉलरशिप दिला देगा। अब आपको स्कॉलरशिप जो भी चाहिए वो आपको दिलाएगा, बट यूनिवर्सिटीज आपकी पसंद की नहीं होंगी। यूनिवर्सिटीज आपको रैंडम मिलेंगी, जैसे शियान में कोई यूनिवर्सिटी मिल गई, या कोई छोटे शहर में कोई एमई की यूनिवर्सिटी है वो मिल गई, वहां से आप अपना चाइनीज लैंग्वेज प्रोग्राम कर सकते हो। तो कई लोग ऐसे, आप if you in any one of you have like too much मजबूरी in terms of like finance की की मतलब बहुत ही टाइट है, this is one way you can try। और like स्कॉलरशिप से भी नहीं हो रहा, फाइनेंशियली भी बड़ा टाइट है, तो दिस इज वन वे यू कैन गो। अब मैं इस बंदे की गारंटी नहीं लूंगी बिकॉज मुझे कोई इसका सक्सेस रेट नहीं पता। ऑल आई नो इज ही डिड अप्रोच मी very a long back about, like, what he says that he has studied everything is authentic, like he has done his university in this pouchy University of Arts and Science, that is for sure, because he contacted me in fact ki, he's looking for applying scholarship, what he can do in back in 2018. So I guided him, okay, this you can do. And 2019 he messaged me that now he's in China and studying. He said he has done his BA, MA, and now he's pursuing his MHD through this option only. So I will send you the LinkedIn. If you want to go through this option, please have a word with him. That is one thing that I saw, so I just wanted to let that there out. Okay, now let's come to the hard option, like which I personally dread applying. So I would rather give money rather than going through this thing. So first of all, understanding कि Chinese scholarship कौन सी available हैं, जरा बात करते हैं अब उस पे, पर कैसे कैसे आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। मैं लिंक खोल देती हूँ और फिर हम बातचीत करेंगे इस बारे में। कोई लिंक था, एक मिनट। Now I do not want to be distracted, so this is switch off, this is switch off, this is switch off. Okay, So in case you want to know more about Chinese scholarship, I am not sure how many guys of you have Googled it. आप जितने lost हो उतनी मैं lost थी आज सुबह तक. Or but I found a lot of information on Google, and of course I contacted some of my friends to understand the situation better. So this is one link which says China Scholarship to 2023 Guide for International Students. It has everything you want to see. Types of scholarship, CSC, embassy, blah 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 blah. And if you want to just go through it, you can go through it. But I will now tell you about Indian context में कि Indians के लिए क्या relevant है. Indians के लिए एक minute. Oh, I did not see these many scholarships. Wait. How do I tell? Okay, Indians के लिए ना 3 तरह की स्कॉलरशिप रेलेवेंट है. वन स्कॉलरशिप इज आपकी वो MHRD वाली स्कॉलरशिप. अनदर स्कॉलरशिप इज कन्फ्यूशियस की स्कॉलरशिप. थर्ड स्कॉलरशिप इज जो मैंने नानचिंग में ली थी. इट्स अ गवर्नमेंट स्कॉलरशिप, नानचिंग गवर्नमेंट स्कॉलरशिप. ठीक है, तो मैं तीनों के बारे में बात करती हूँ. पहला आता है आपका MHRD की जो स्कॉलरशिप है. MHRD की स्कॉलरशिप के लिए आपको campuschina.org में जाना होगा. वहां जाते ही स्कॉलरशिप एप्लीकेंट्स फॉर स्टूडेंट्स है, इस पे क्लिक करना होगा. इस पे क्लिक करने के बाद देखो क्या होता है. मुझे भी नहीं पता क्या होता है, मैंने खोला तो था, भूल गई. देखते हैं. है यही रास्ता. लेट अस वेट. There is no other website to do. You can do anything with the government, the MHRD wala thing. This is the only thing, this campus China. I wanted to make you see how to apply. I'm not sure, it's not opening. Basically there were two portals where you have to fill in. One portal is Ministry of Education, Government of India, ये scholarship portal. यहाँ आपको लॉग इन करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे आपको अपनी डिटेल्स डालनी पड़ेंगी. proposal.sakshat.ac.in करके कुछ तो है. इसका लिंक भी मैं आप लोगों को सेंड कर दूंगी. तो MHRD के लिए यहाँ आपको अपना अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा रजिस्टर करके, और एक यहाँ पे करना पड़ेगा. अब सारी रजिस्ट्रेशन से पहले डॉक्यूमेंट सारे होने चाहिए आपके पास, तब आप थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं अप्लाई करना. Chinese government के लिए basically this is the website which you want to refer to, and you just have to start applying, start filling the form and start seeing the process how it happens. I'm also going to ask some of you, क्योंकि कुछ लोग आप में से हैं जो लोग कहते हैं कि कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है, कोई स्कॉलरशिप अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो आई वांटेड टू टॉक टू यू गाइस, हाउ इज योर पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस while you guys are applying to these things. So campus China is one thing that you can apply to. इसका पोर्टल आई डोंट नो सुबह तक खुल रहा था, अभी नहीं खुल रहा है. सो दैट इज देयर. अनदर थिंग इज योर कन्फ्यूशियस इंस्टीट्यूट. सो कन्फ्यूशियस इंस्टीट्यूट की ना वेबसाइट पूरी चेंज हो गई है. तो आप अब कन्फ्यूशियस इंस्टीट्यूट खोलोगे, दैट इज chinese.cn. तो जिनकी चाइनीज इतनी अच्छी नहीं है ना, वो तो आते ही घबरा जाएंगे, उनको पता ही नहीं करेंगे अब यहाँ पे आके. तो यहाँ पे लिखा है वो याओ शनसिंग, विच मीन्स आई वांट टू अप्लाई. आपको अगर अप्लाई करना है तो जैसे ये वेबसाइट खुलेगी आप इस पे जाएंगे अप्लाई करने के लिए. यहाँ पे आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म मिलेगा. यहाँ पे आपको अपने आप को रजिस्टर करना, साइन अप करना है, फिर रजिस्टर करना है, फिर अपनी एप्लीकेशन फिल करनी स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी. और इंटरनेट बहुत अच्छा चाहिए, क्योंकि देखो सब कुछ बड़ा स्लो है. रात को बहुत स्लो है, दैट आई कैन ऑल्सो नोटिस. सुबह को इतना स्लो नहीं था. एंड आपको ये अभी की एप्लीकेशन का सीन क्या है, ये शनचिंग पानफा लिखा हुआ है. सो यहाँ पे इंग्लिश में जाइए. इट्स रिटन एप्लीकेशन गाइडलाइंस फॉर इंटरनेशनल चाइनीज लैंग्वेज टीचर्स स्कॉलरशिप 2023. ये वर्ड टीचर्स देख के वो मत जाना कि ये तो टीचर्स के लिए है, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. इन लोगों ने नाम ये दे रखा है, बट अगर आप अंदर पढ़ोगे वही सेम स्कॉलरशिप्स हैं. डॉक्टरेट की, मास्टर्स की, बैचलर्स की, 1 ईयर डिग्री प्रोग्राम, 1 सेमेस्टर प्रोग्राम. तो यहाँ पे आप सब कुछ देख सकते हो. अभी 1 सेमेस्टर के लिए यू नीड एटलीस्ट HSK 3 एंड HSK के टेस्ट स्कोर इज रिक्वायर्ड. एंड 4 वीक्स का भी प्रोग्राम है. उसके लिए तो कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए मुझे लग रहा है आपको, वो भी आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो. नहीं, जिसके टेस्ट और तो तब भी चाहिए. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने सब कुछ दे रखा है, एप्लीकेशन प्रोसीजर वगैरह सब है. आपको बस अप्लाई करना स्टार्ट करना है. कहाँ से? इस जगह से, वो शनचिंग से. इसमें कोई क्वेश्चन कि अप्लाई कैसे करना है? किसी को कंफ्यूजन, किसी ने अप्लाई किया है और प्रॉब्लम आई है? प्लीज अनम्यूट योर सेल्फ एंड टॉक. किसी ने कोशिश की अभी तक अप्लाई करने की? इतने सारे लोगों ने मुझे लिखा है स्कॉलरशिप स्कॉलरशिप. Who has tried applying?
Hi, Samriddhi. Riya here.
Hi Riya.
I have applied for CIS, but
Yes.
अभी तक कुछ reply नहीं आया उनका.
हाँ, वो रिप्लाई तो देखो बहुत लेट देते हैं. और
Correct. So two of my friends have also applied और उनको
Right.
15 days के अंदर सब आ गया, उनका interview सब हो गया, and
बिल्कुल.
I am still stuck
But
because
did
they
you
have
did you message them like my thing has not come, my friends has come? Did you message them? Did you send them any email?
correct. Yes, I did, but मुझे लग नहीं रहा because again I don't have HSK as I spoke to you about in Andheri,
Oh,
right?
yeah, there is a good chance you will not get it. You need to have
Correct.
HSK. और तुम्हारे वो
So
दो दोस्तों के पास था HSK, right?
they went Bangkok to give the exam. Bangkok had it.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, very good.
Right.
Yeah, so Riya, uh, it is hard. You have to get HSK scores, if you want to apply for scholarships.
Correct.
And you
But
can see it is happening, right? They went to Bangkok, they gave it, now they're
right.
getting the scholarship. So it is in
Correct.
real life, it is happening, guys. Riya is our proof. Riya is our living proof that you can get the scholarship. Which universities are they getting the scholarship to?
They got, I think, in Churchiang.
Churchiang University. They applied for Churchiang only, or they only have
Churchiang,
that option?
Churchiang Normal University and Hangzhou Normal University.
They
And they
it
got
was
in
their
Churchiang.
choice. It was their
Yes,
choice.
their
Okay,
choice. Correct.
got it, got it, got
So
got
I
it.
also talked to one of my teachers about
Hmm.
it. So she
Hmm.
told me the same thing that for CIS, the HSK level is very much needed. I
Yeah,
do have HSK 5, but I don't have HSKK is the problem. So that's why
yeah,
that's the problem.
yeah.
So she told me that you also try and apply for for example, I applied in TNU and
What is what PNU?
Tianjin Normal University, TNU.
Oh, TNU. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
TNU.
So in that she told me that they also have what do you say, the scholarships of their
University
own,
scholarship, no?
of their, yes, university scholarship.
I'm
So
coming to that.
yeah, so she said better try and apply for that as well.
But just so you know everyone, यूनिवर्सिटी scholarships जो है max 5000 RMB की होंगी अगर आप वन सेमेस्टर नो वन सेमेस्टर नहीं 1 year स्टूडेंट हो तो. अगर आप BA MA के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हो फिर यूनिवर्सिटी स्कॉलरशिप अप्लाई कर रहे हो तब ऑब्वियसली आपको ज्यादा मिलेगा. बट अगर इट्स फॉर नॉन डिग्री प्रोग्राम यू विल नॉट गेट मोर देन 50,000 INR एज अ स्कॉलरशिप दैट इज गिवन. तो मतलब लगा लो 6 लाख में से 5.5 लाख तो तब भी लगेंगे खुद के अगर सेल्फ फंडेड जा रहे हो तो. Ria, you are applying for non-degree program or degree program? I remember you were. Sorry, tell me.
I have applied for the CIS scholarship for 1 year language program as a backup, but I actually want to do my masters in translation. So अगर उसमें मेरा लग गया तो I'll leave this one. I've just
Great.
kept a backup rather than wasting a year here.
Got it. See, वो चीज होनी थोड़ी मुश्किल है. I would say like focus on the masters in translation वाला thing. That is happening for you. Which university you're applying for it?
I have applied in BLCU, BFSU, BU, and Shanghai Chaotong University.
And how much the tuition fees per year? Range.
सबका अलग-अलग है.
हाँ, can you give me a range?
I think BLCU में it was 2 lakhs for 1 year. Almost
Okay.
around 1.5 to 2 lakhs.
Okay.
Right.
बाकी सब में ज्यादा है कम है?
बाकी सब डिफरेंट है. I tried for Shanghai Chaotong because वो 2 साल का है.
हाँ.
BLCU में site पे they're showing 4 years, but one of my friend got in and she has it for 3 years. So basically उसके पास HSK 5 नहीं है, तो they told her do 1 year language program and then do the masters. So that way her 3-4 years is happening, but on site they're saying 4 years. And Shanghai Chaotong में it is only 2 years. I also, so now the problem is I have already given IELTS and they are asking for TOEFL.
Yeah.
So again that thing is happening. So
TOEFL for masters in translation, no?
right.
Yeah, because it's English to Mandarin, right? You have to give TOEFL as well.
So I gave IELTS thinking that it's the same, like almost the same
No. They took, yeah. I mean, of course, it's good to have TOEFL and IELTS both. MBA के लिए apply कर रहे हो तो obviously GMAT is also required. So yeah, that is there. Guys, Iria, is it okay if I ask people if they have any question to you? Would you be like open to responding to them?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Anybody has questions to Ria? I mean, Ria is like real life our scholarship applicant, which she is trying everything. And anything you guys want to ask Ria? She has real life examples of people actually applying for scholarship. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one question. I had given my HSK 5 back in 2020. I don't know if it will be still valid if I want to apply for a scholarship.
You should give it a go, but do you have HSK2? HSKK2?
Yeah, I do. I think I gave both the exams in 2020.
Then you have a chance. You should apply for it. Don't wait for it.
Okay.
But there's no validity, right? If you give in 2020.
No, I
Because
mean
I have given
there
in
is 2 years validity in general.
Yeah,
But
so
I think इतना तो चलता है. वो उतना वो भी समझेंगे यार, मतलब पैंडेमिक था, बार बार थोड़ी दोगे अब एग्जाम, तो ठीक है, चलता है.
it's right.
या उतना वो लोग कर देंगे.
Try
मृगाली, वेट मत करो,
everything.
करो अप्लाई. अच्छा मृगाली, व्हाट स्टॉप्ड यू फ्रॉम अप्लाइंग सो फार? मतलब व्हाट वाज द इनहिबिशन?
I don't know. Like, I think after COVID, I got into this full-time job thing, and
Oh, okay.
like I was assuming, okay, now it has not started for the students yet, and it's just for the business class people who are like traveling over there. But I think this gives out a lot of insights that now students can also apply. So I think this is really helpful.
Yay.
Yeah,
Great.
so I will
Awesome.
start applying right away.
Sure. Anybody have any other questions related to scholarship or what was it? Self-sponsored thing? सारे सवाल थे. All good. योगेश, आप यहाँ आपके सारे सवाल, आपके क्या क्वेश्चंस थे? आप मतलब इतनी देर से बैठे हो, यही क्वेश्चंस थे? मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा आपने क्या क्वेश्चन पूछे हुए हैं.
वो मैंने चाइनीज सीखना शुरू किया था, तो
हाँ.
बीच में थोड़े प्रॉब्लम्स हो गए तो मैंने छोड़ दिया.
आपकी लैंग्वेज से रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम है?
यस.
या आई होप यू नो,
तो
आई
मुझे
टोल्ड यू इन द
सीखना है.
स्टार्टिंग. हाँ हाँ हाँ.
हाँ, तो मैं
ओके
जापानीज सीखा हूँ, लेकिन उधर भी बहुत सारा काफी टग ऑफ
ओके,
वॉर है, बहुत सारा कंपटीशन है. सो
गॉट इट.
इन
लैंग्वेज के
ऑर्डर टू
बारे
कीप माय,
में हाँ 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 बोलिए.
या सो मुझे वो चाइनीज सीखना था, जिस वजह से मैं अलग जॉब ढूंढूं. सो हाउ लॉन्ग विल इट रिक्वायर टू सिक्योर टू गेट, कितने
Learn the
लेवल
language,
चाहिए
everything.
होंगे?
Because the thing is, these all have like very elongated answers. So I'm so sorry, I have to put you right now on hold because आज तो
ओके,
ये
नो
discussion
प्रॉब्लम,
नहीं होगी.
नो
Next
प्रॉब्लम.
time में
यस, नो
मैं
प्रॉब्लम.
करूंगी.
यस.
Anybody have any questions on scholarship before I move on to the job part?
Yeah. Hi, Samriti. Parith
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I
yeah,
hope you
Parth.
remember me. Yeah, Parith.
Parth. हाँ,
Yeah,
Parth. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, you are the
yes.
person who went to Taiwan, no, for 6 months.
Yeah. Actually, for 3 months, and I'm right now in Taiwan already.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So what's your
And
question?
I just want to ask, like, in China, do they consider TOEFL exam instead of HSK?
No, they
TOEFL,
don't. No. The
don't.
Taiwanese exam, they don't.
Mm-hmm. Because like when I was applying for here in Taiwan, I guess I have seen somewhere like they ask for the HSK also. So like they are okay with the, like they just
The
need
Taiwan
to.
people, no?
Yeah.
Taiwan people are okay with the HSK. China people are
Yeah,
not okay with the
China.
TOCFL. Matlab, that is the scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there any other like short-term courses available for the China?
I mean, what kind of short term you are looking for? Like what?
Like any types of like diploma courses for 1 year or 6 months?
No, you want to learn the language for that only, no?
Like for the fluency, yeah. Any type of.
Every university has it. So see, this is non-degree Chinese language program. Almost every university has it. Now it's just matter of choice, which university want you choose, which city want to go, but every university have it. Even like engineering universities have a non-degree Chinese language program for you to do.
Is it that like the learning Chinese one, or
Yeah,
is it like in a
same. जो
field
तुम
of
Taiwan
something?
में कर रहे हो, हाँ, same हो रहा है, same thing. Books
Okay.
शायद different होंगी, approach different होगा पढ़ाने का, but same.
Yeah, I
Same.
guess so.
Yeah.
Because you also know this simplified and traditional wala thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
there is.
okay. Okay.
And
Got it.
anything
Fine.
else?
No. Thank you.
Okay. Anurag is asking, what is category A and B in CSC? Huh? Confused. CSC is which one? Chinese Scholarship Council. CSC में is category A and category B. I can't recall of anything category A and category B. Anybody has answer to this question?
Yeah, yes, I know this.
Yeah, please.
A is a A is a category for embassy. You can apply through the embassy.
That is not applicable in
And
our
B category
India.
you can
And B category is?
for university. You can directly apply with the university.
University. I feel like have
CSC
anybody
scholar.
has anybody tried CSC? मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि CSC आप apply नहीं कर सकते. Like, so my point of view is why you can't apply for CSC. It has only 60 seats, okay? And the people who take your interviews are coming from different universities. So they already like make up their mind with the preference of students they want to select. So as per my knowledge, out of those 60 seats, only 10 are available for scholar, like for general scholar program. एंड वो 10 की 10 मतलब JNU, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी और झारखंड के स्टूडेंट्स, गुजरात के सब ले जाते हैं वो. प्राइवेट वाले जो पढ़ रहे हैं उनके पास CSC तो आना बड़ा मुश्किल है. Anybody has experience with CSC who would like to share?
I told you the friend who doesn't have HSK 5, right?
Right.
For masters and translation. She got through CSC only. Two of them, one for translation and one for language program 1 year. So they both
Super.
got through CSC.
They got through CSC. Then
Yes,
maybe
yes.
my perception is not that right. And they applied through Campus China only, campuschina.org.
No, through we are in Somaya University, so through that.
नहीं तो
We are
उनका
currently
through
doing our masters in China studies.
हाँ, तो
So
सी इनके ऊपर भी प्रोफेसर का हाथ है, तो ये भी प्राइवेट
correct,
से तो नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो
correct.
सी I hope you guys get my point. If you're doing private, CSC is difficult. They still have some support from some university. It's Somalia University. So Ria, Somalia University like took your application. Like how did it work for you? Like
Not
you did not
Somalia, Somaya University.
Somaya. I'm sorry, Somaya.
Correct.
So Somaya University, how like what you did? Like you did not apply online or anything, is it?
No, we are currently doing our masters in China studies from Somaya.
Right.
So
Somaya.
through that, when CSC opened up, our ma'am was actually asking if anybody wants to apply. I was so
Okay.
stupid enough to not do it that time. Otherwise, I could
Okay.
have gotten.
But when she asked you to apply, what happened next? Like she gave you an offline form or it happened through online portal? What happened?
I think we had the offline form.
You had the offline form.
Yes, yes.
It's everything
And
went through your teachers and all.
yes, yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's your answer, guys. CSC is for people who are actually associated with some university which can like help you or guide you. CIS is on the other hand, you can still apply if you're an individual student. And here I rest. I hope there is no other questions related to it. Please, if you have, let me know. Okay, Isha has this question. She wanted to know mainly scholarship for MBA or 1 year PG diploma course. Are these courses available for scholarship and how much we have to spend per year? So I found like this really great article which says 11 Chinese MBA with scholarship for 2023 intake. These are the names of it. You can definitely search about it, email them, understand how you can get, because they have given like a proper good article that okay, how to increase your chances for scholarship, what all you need and everything, how much it costs as well. If you do it on your own, it's very expensive. It goes up to like 40 lakhs or something if you do MBA. But scholarship is also there if you get like really good score on your GMAT. CSC is difficult to get or MOFA is difficult to get? MOFA is what? MOFA is what? Sorry. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, is it? Sorry, Anurag, if you can unmute yourself and talk, it will be better. And CSC is you heard yourself. If you are not associated with the university, it is difficult to get. And MOFA, I have no idea. Okay, I will. It's 8:56. Can I talk about the job thing? I'll very quickly see how much is there. Chinese jobs. यार नहीं, हमें जॉब्स के लिए अलग सेशन रखना पड़ेगा, चाइना के लिए भी और चाइनीज लैंग्वेज के लिए भी. सो सॉरी, आई विल बी stopping this session today over here only. Next week we can do one more session, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. In case you can't come, I'll provide you the recording. If you can come, your answers will be like live answered. And Yogesh, because you are sitting here, I would like to answer your question at least before going. Can you please ask your question again? I'll right now only answer.
So how long will I require to become fluent in Chinese, which will help
It
me in work?
depends what kind of technique you are using to be fluent in Chinese. If you are using Duolingo to become fluent in Chinese, it might take 6 to 7 years or maybe 10 years.
Okay.
If you're using a teacher to be fluent in Chinese and you're having like daily classes with her or maybe weekly classes, and rest of the days she's giving you some assignment and telling you how to navigate through this language, you might learn in 1 or 2 years as well. So it really depends on the module you are choosing to learn. If you are learning in China, it will take you 2 years, I would say 2 to 3 years to become proficient.
Okay.
Yeah, and also like proficiency also, like what kind of proficiency you're looking. Let's say if you're looking for daily communication, 1 year you'll get it. If you are talking about technical fluency in the sense आपके डोमेन में आपको फ्लुएंट होना है, 2 साल लगेगा. लेट्स से you're talking about कि मुझको तो simultaneous interpretation भी करना है, ट्रांसलेशन के प्रोजेक्ट्स उठाने हैं, ये वो 3 to 4 years. So it also depends what kind of fluency you're looking for. So, and anything else you want to ask related to this?
Uh, so are there any old Chinese language books? Because new books I am not comfortable. So if there are any old Chinese language books to learn Chinese,
Why
that
you are
would-
not comfortable with the new ones?
new वो थोड़ा पढ़ने में थोड़ा सा मतलब तकलीफ होता है. मतलब मैं ज्यादा ओल्ड चीजें को मतलब लिटिल बिट आई एम ओल्ड स्कूल, सो
No, but
ऐसा.
what do you think the difference between new and old books is? Because the thing is, I'm asking you because old book has outdated vocab that we don't use it anymore in China. What is the point of learning through the old books?
Okay, okay.
So yeah, I
No,
mean
because
that's
न्यू चीजें का पता नहीं चलता. वी आई हैव डिफिकल्टी इन पिकिंग द राइट बुक्स. बुक्स पता नहीं चलता, तो आई गो फॉर ओल्ड थिंग्स. मतलब ओल्ड बुक्स रैदर बहुत ये होते हैं, मतलब ज्यादा उसमें बहुत ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं होता, लेकिन जो जितना जरूरी है उतना होता है. सो
then I would suggest you Amazon पे search for या Amazon या फिर bookdepository.com. Either one of them, bookdepository.com. मुझसे बाद में पूछ लेना अगर याद ना हो तो मैं ग्रुप पे रिप्लाई कर दूंगी. यहाँ पे आपको न्यू एलिमेंट्री चाइनीज रीडर्स मिलेंगी, मरून कलर वाली, लाइक
ओके.
वो आप रेफर कर सकते हो. अगर आपको एकदम न्यू बुक्स रेफर नहीं करनी है तो दिस कम्स समवेयर, न्यू एलिमेंट्री, आई थिंक यही है, चाइनीज रीडर. 9 बज चुके हैं. हाँ, न्यू प्रैक्टिकल चाइनीज रीडर, सॉरी, न्यू प्रैक्टिकल चाइनीज रीडर. ये एलिमेंट्री चाइनीज रीडर तो बहुत ही घटिया बुक है, प्लीज इसको मत रेफर करना. न्यू प्रैक्टिकल चाइनीज रीडर स्टिल ठीक है, ये आप रेफर कर सकते हो. ये तो बहुत बोर करेगा आपको एलिमेंट्री चाइनीज. एंड उससे ज्यादा योगेश, आई वुड रेकमेंड यू टू स्टार्ट रीडिंग मोर. देर आर प्लीज देर आर मैं नेक्स्ट वीक भी ये चीज डिस्कस करूंगी. मोस्ट लाइकली संडे को डिस्कशन होगा, सैटरडे को जॉब्स और चाइना के ऊपर डिस्कशन होगा, संडे को मैं लैंग्वेज के ऊपर डिस्कशन करूंगी. बट देर इज ऐप कॉल्ड टू चाइनीज, देर इज वेबसाइट कॉल्ड mandarinbean.com. यहाँ पे आपके लेवल के आर्टिकल्स हैं. चाइनीज पढ़ने के लिए ना, जितना आप चाइनीज सुनोगे और रीड करोगे उतना आएगा. मतलब स्पीकिंग इज द बाय प्रोडक्ट ऑफ लिसनिंग एंड रीडिंग. द मोर यू डू लिसनिंग एंड रीडिंग, स्पीकिंग ऑटोमेटिकली आएगी. तो प्लीज उस पर जरूर फोकस करना कि आप लिसन और रीड कर रहे हो. लिसनिंग तो आप चाइनीज के नेटफ्लिक्स के शोज से भी कर सकते हो, तो दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. एंड बुक्स ऑब्वियसली आर इम्पोर्टेंट टू गिव यू अ स्ट्रक्चर. एंड एनीथिंग एल्स?
ट्रैवल कर मतलब ट्रैवल करना हो,
हाँ,
मतलब कोई एक दो जगह ऐसे देखना हो सेल्फ फंडिंग पे चाइना में, तो हाउ मच कितना ये आता है, मतलब कितना खर्चा आता है?
एक्सपेंसेस, आई थिंक इट विल, मैं इमेजिन करके चल रही हूँ.
वन वीक भी अगर जाना हो तो
आप
कितना
50,000 तो अपने फ्लाइट्स के रखो अलग, और बाकी 50,000 में आपका ट्रैवल हो जाएगा, तो 1 लाख रुपीज.
ओके.
ये एकदम मैं आपको कह रही हूँ कि 20 दिन का अच्छा खासा ट्रैवल करके आ रहे हो तो 50,000 तो आराम से आपके फ्लाइट एक्सपेंसेस लग जाएंगे. बाकी हॉस्टल्स यहाँ पे बहुत चीप है, आप हॉस्टल्स में रहो. आई थिंक 600-700 रुपीज पर डे का लगता है, विच इज रियली रीजनेबल, राइट? 600-700 रुपीज. एंड खाना पीना भी आपका 1,000 रुपए से कम में हो जाएगा। खाना पीना आपका एक्चुअली 500 रुपए पर डे में हो जाएगा। फिर घूमने घूमने का लगा लो, मतलब 1000 पर डे में हो जाना चाहिए। तो इमेजिन अगर आप 15 दिन भी जा रहे हो, 1000 रुपीज पर डे लगा रहे हो, 1500 चलो लगाते हैं, 1500 पर डे लग रहे हैं, 15 डेज के लिए जा रहे हो। सॉरी मेरी मैथ्स अच्छी नहीं है, बट इट शुड नॉट कॉस्ट यू अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, इट शुड हैपन अंडर 1 लाख। सो 1500 फॉर 15 डेज 22,500 तो हो जाएगा। मतलब मैं तो आपको एक्सट्रीम लेके बता रही हूँ कि 1 लाख लेके चलो, बट हो सकता है आपका 75,000 में काम हो जाए। 75,000 will it require? तो या
There is a, I want to add something. मतलब
Yeah.
there is a place in China.
Yeah.
Let me type this.
I will just see.
तो ये एक प्लेस है, तो ये कौन से पार्ट में आता है और ये नजदीक है क्या?
अच्छा, ये आप गूगल क्यों नहीं करते?
Okay, 1 minute.
Why don't you Google this?
Yes, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm just saying, please recommend some Chinese novels or some book that is related to China. Bro, next week Sunday. CSC में flights include है? CSC में flights include नहीं है। रिया, CSC में flights include है? नहीं है ना? नहीं है शायद। One way है, मेरे को याद नहीं है। रिया, do you know? I don't remember.
No, I don't know
No,
about
हाँ
it.
ना?
No.
मेरे अकॉर्डिंग तो वन वे इंक्लूडेड है, मतलब राउंड ट्रिप नहीं मिलेगा, वन वे है जहां तक मुझे याद है। योगेश, ऊतांग माउंटेन्स, पर इट सेज हुपे। बहुत बढ़िया योगेश, ये चीजें ना आप गूगल करके भी सोच, मतलब पता लगा सकते हो। ऐसे आपको किसी इंसान की जरूरत नहीं है वैसे जानने की, बट just saying a lot of things students have asked me that you guys can like easily Google, and like Google will answer you, so please use Google as much as possible. And thank you so much for attending the session. Out of 122 participants, 22 came, so great, awesome. Okay, bye guys, take care. I'll not take much of your time. Ria, please personal message me. I want to talk to you more. Yeah, anyone saying anything?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much.
Yeah, no worries, Ria. Yeah, Meili, nee, Shyali, sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I just want to ask, means you just said that elementary Chinese reader is not a good book or like
Yeah.
that. So, ma'am, actually, I refer that only, and
It's okay.
means
Half of India refers that. Like, I'll say 75% students refers that. I am also have done
yes,
elementary Chinese 1, 2, 3. But it
yeah, ma'am.
doesn't mean it's a
Actually,
good book.
yeah. Actually, means ma'am, I have completed my advanced diploma, and I just started teaching Chinese for
Okay.
means to a student.
Right.
So is referring elementary Chinese for them, is it good? Teaching them by that book, is it good?
बहुत ही difficult question है. I don't know. So the thing is, let's say I say it's not good. Then what will you do? You tell me. It's not good.
So
Do you have
ma'am,
any
any
option?
other reference?
वही ना, कोई
Any other
ऑप्शन नहीं है। द थिंग इज, अब मेरे पास बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है और मुझे नहीं पता वो मैं बांटू कैसे, बट लाइक इफ आई हैव टू लाइक गिव यू, आई विल से लाइक यूज अ बुक कॉल्ड डिस्कवर चाइना. Discover China is published by Macmillan Publishers. It's one of the good books that you can use to actually teach Chinese. But the problem is India में resources है ही नहीं, तो मैं क्या ही बोलूं आपको, आप भी मजबूर हो। तो
Yeah.
right now I don't have good answer to this question. Like if this book is not good,
तो
what
मैम
else will you use?
उसके जगह अगर न्यू एलिमेंट्री चाइनीज अगर यूज की
वो
तो
हाँ,
न्यू
न्यू प्रैक्टिकल चाइनीज रीडर तो शायद स्टिल अवेलेबल इजीली होगी, वो यूज करो, वो बेटर है
ओके मैम,
डेफिनेटली।
चलेगा मैम, ठीक है
ठीक
मैम,
है,
थैंक यू मैम। या
ओके, ऑलराइट। अक्षय सेज एनी ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर टॉकिंग विद नेटिव स्पीकर्स? हाँ, बहुत सारे। एक एक हेलो टॉक तो यार लोग आजकल बहुत ही ऐसे बुराई करते हैं कि हेलो टॉक पे सी बेस्ट पता है क्या है, पैसे देके नेटिव स्पीकर से बात करो। आई टॉकी और सी चैटी करके 2 प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं। इसपे 800 पर आवर लेते हैं वो, आई थिंक। इन इफ आई टॉक अबाउट INR, 800 इज नॉट अ बिग अमाउंट। पर हफ्ते में आप 3200 पर मंथ तो अपने ऊपर इन्वेस्ट कर ही सकते हो अगर एक अच्छी लैंग्वेज सीखनी है तो। आई वुड से टॉक टू नेटिव स्पीकर्स, कम्युनिटी ट्यूटर्स for 1 hour, they cost like 700 to 800 rupees. Sometimes it even cost less. The website are is one C Chatty and another is italki. These are the best ways, because क्या है कि native speakers के साथ आप बात करोगे ना जो random free में है, तो they want you practice English with them. So in case you are ready to do that exchange, that you can talk with them in English for half an hour and then do it in Chinese, then great, go for that free option. Free के भी जो ऑप्शन है, एक तो हेलो टॉक है, वहां पे लोग मिलते हैं. एक आजकल ऑडियो प्लेटफॉर्म है जो बहुत अच्छा है, जो मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. That is there. Guys, if you don't have any questions, you can start leaving, because I'll just finish this and then leave.
Hi, Samriddhi. I just want to
Yeah,
add
Bharat.
one thing.
Yeah, Bharat.
For that iTalkian, there's another one.
Yeah.
You can do
C
one
Chatty.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see Chatty. For the very first time, you can just pay and talk to them, and then ask for their line or something. And then for the next
Sorry,
time,
what?
they can just for the next, like for the
Huh.
very first time, you can just like pay and get a chat like for hour, and
Right.
then ask for their Instagram or line or WeChat,
Okay.
whatever they are
Okay.
convenient with them.
Okay.
And the next time you can call them on that platform, so it
Right.
will be like free.
Oh, they don't charge then?
No, like you are not going for that platform now. You are like directly ask the native from their personal platforms like a WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay,
So like
guys, you know
direct
the trick now.
Google पे बात कर सकते हो.
Okay, direct. Okay, that is an option, because I thought कि अगर
थोड़ा
टीचर है
सा
तो वो फ्री
जुगाड़.
में क्यों बात करेगा. हाँ, बट हाँ, ये सब जुगाड़ हो सकता है तो ग्रेट. एक और प्लेटफॉर्म है, इट्स कॉल्ड हाई लोकल. हाई लोकल के अंदर ना, मतलब नेटिव चाइनीज एंड नॉन नेटिव चाइनीज ऑडियो चैट करते हैं. मतलब ऐसे लोग, जैसे जैसे क्लब हाउस था ना,
Discord,
ये हाई
Discord.
लोकल. डिस्कॉर्ड पे तो मैं हूं नहीं, और डिस्कॉर्ड इज वेरी मच क्लटर, आई फील बहुत ज्यादा है. बट हाई लोकल इज अ गुड ऐप, जहाँ पे मतलब आपका क्लब हाउस जैसा है, बट इट्स फॉर फॉरेन लैंग्वेजेस. सो दिस इज हाई लोकल ऑल्सो, यू कैन ट्राई. HILOKAL. ओके रतविंदर, तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन तो नेक्स्ट वीक संडे को होगा. HSK के बारे में हम और डिस्कशन नहीं करेंगे. ऑल राइट गाइज, थैंक यू सो मच. आई हैव टू लीव. टेक केयर. बाय बाय. ज़ाइचियन. सी यू नेक्स्ट टाइम.